Hey Scorpios, how you guys doing? Welcome to your 2021 reading. It's great to see you guys, and I'm already starting off really well with a good day. The sun is shining, everything like that. So I'm excited to see what's going on for Scorpios this time around for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I start, I just wanted to say if you guys are watching, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and joining me on my 2021 readings. Also, too, I have all the yearly readings on my Instagram TV. So if you already passed your readings, like I've done fire signs, earth signs, water signs. Next week I'm doing the air signs. So I'm doing whichever sign comes to me in what order they do come to me. So I'm just letting you guys know how the order of it goes. And so, yeah, next week will be the air signs. So, yeah. So I have these on the Instagram. And I also have these on, let's see here. I also have these on my my YouTube channel. I'm sorry. And if you guys want to check that out, I will put a link down so you guys can check that out if you want to see it on YouTube or something like that. Or thank you for liking and subscribing on YouTube as well. Let's see here. Oh, also too, if you guys want to do anything generously, like give freely or anything like that, you can like, subscribe, comment, and share the video if you feel like it resonates with any one of your fellow zodiac signs. Also, Scorpio is actually for this reading is for your moon, sun, and rising as of every reading that you may see from me. And yeah, and also if you want to give or donate generously, I have a Cashapp, I have a Venmo, and I also have a PayPal that I usually put down below if you feel like this reading resonated with you in any type of way. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the reading. I do have, let's see, didn't pick a stone for you guys. Let me go ahead and see what stone that I kind of wanted. If any stone resonated with me, because I have a bunch of stones. Smoky quartz, let's see. You got the same one as your Cancer sign, sister sign, the Jasper stone. I'm just feeling it, and I'm feeling the emotion behind. Let me see. So yeah, this stone I'm getting from you guys because I have a bunch of stones to look at and to feel, and crystals and stuff like that. But that one was like, listen, pick me. So we're going to go ahead and pick that one. Also, I have incense and the not earth chakra, the healing chakra, which is the heart, and the third eye going. So just letting you know the environment. If you want to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths. I keep forgetting to tell the signs that. Usually just when you watch these readings, please put out the best energy that you would like to hear from your reading. Because even though that I am not in front of you, it still can be directed and felt towards like what you actually need to hear. And I'm using the original Raider White deck, and I'm using the Butterfly Oracles again. Any donations that you guys give or anything like that are added to, like, you know, the support of new decks and new things for the readings, just in case. Just letting you guys know that. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading, Scorpios. Let's see. I am doing my eye. I'm going to close my eyes as I shuffle the deck to see if I'm getting anything from your guys' sign. What is going on in your sign? Scorpios. The only really thing that I saw in my vision for you guys was a spider, and it was pitch black, and like the spider created this immaculate well, it really wasn't well, it kind of was immaculate. I couldn't tell the spider web, but the spider created this web for you guys, but the spider was just meticulously still working on the web and collecting a lot of items. It felt like a kind of hoarder situation. There was a collecting like Stockholm. Like, I was going to see if the spider was going to do anything else, and the spider wasn't going to eat me. It wasn't like, ready to attack or, do anything like that. But it just kept, working on their stuff, but they kept collecting items like they're missing someone, or they're missing items, and they're having a reflection. That's why, usually hoarders usually tend to happen because they like the memory of the items. So you continuously working on this cobweb, but you did go down and you went down to, like, it felt like an ocean of water, and the spider actually went into the water to dive into find more treasures or more items, and bring them back up. Like, there was gold, there was pictures of family memories, and it was like you guys were meticulously working on that spider web. So let's see what that is supposed to mean for you guys. Why did I get the spider? And the web was glowing. Like, the spider didn't want to go anywhere. It just stayed in one place. So I feel like you guys are practically in one place of your life right now, or you're constantly building, and yeah. So right now you got the Justice card. Either this is for what you're dealing with currently right now, or in 2021, because we're only a few weeks away from 2021. And what I'm getting now is the Justice card. Basically, you're at a balanced state right now into your life, or you're trying to find balance within your life. And I feel like it's a leadership role, because you did get the Justice card. There's a lot of Libra cards that have justice and balance in them, but you are basically in control, and a lot of people count on you for certain things. The reason why is because you have new ideas, new emotions, and this is a big ultimate water sign card, and the cup is overflowing for you. And either it's overflowing for you, got it upright. So either it's overflowing, for you emotionally, financially. It's something like a big idea or a new beginning for you. And I feel like you're at a peace of mind with it, Scorpio. Hold on. And your goal right now is to make money and to be financially upright. You're getting good upright cards, Scorpio. So basically, I feel like you are in a position of where you want your money to go, where you want it to be. You are in control. Like, the spider in the web was in control of everything. Like, they have their own area. And Scorpios, you are one of those signs that like your clique, you like your circle, you like the way that things are ran in your area, because you have, like, a certain amount of people you allow. You don't have a lot of friends, or maybe you could have a lot of friends, but what's in your circle. So that's what I'm feeling from that spider. But also too, financially, that your goal is to be financially independent and financially stable. Be the person that people come to when they need money, or yes. So basically, the goal here is to make sure that you are financially, that independent person. That's a big Taurus sign too. The King of Pentacles is a big Taurus card too, but it's a strong, heavy-handed card. I feel a lot of masculinity coming through, because you guys want that leadership role. You want that, basically people are going to come to you and they'll be like, okay, what do I need? And you want to be that provider for your family, and, head on. Because I did see like baby spiders in the vision for some reason. So let's see here. What else do we need to know? Also, you got the Temperance. So that's actually in your deep past as well. Basically, there was a good amount of patience and worth and even self-discipline when it comes to you guys and what you need out to balance yourself wholeheartedly. And I think that's because I think this Scorpio, you have gotten, or whoever may be watching this, you've gotten to a certain pattern in your life where a lot of the stuff that has happened to you has brought to you in a certain amount of way of time. The King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles actually had me look over and see what was going on with you guys. And it shows that, it shows that you've always had a good balance because you were always protected and provided for. And these two cards came up in your deep past. So good amount of money, good amount of stability. Even if you did not have it all, there was always stuff given to you. You are complete. Scorpios are really blessed. You are pretty blessed signs. You kind of have a good blessing on you guys, even though that, you know, there's like this stereotype with Scorpios, but you guys have been pretty blessed and abundance, and you make it sure that way. You make sure that you're taken care of as well. Ace of Swords. So a new idea, a new motivation. Something is coming right now where more things are coming. You guys are getting a good amount of cards, Scorpio, where it's just like a lot of abundance could be coming your way next year. And it's a good amount of abundance. And it's like, where does it go? What is the next step for you? Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna pull the rest of the cards and see what else we got. Okay, so I did pull out the rest of the cards for you guys for Scorpio. So basically, we do have the Wheel of Fortune in your future influences, and Wheel of Fortune is a good amount of balance. Excuse me. Good luck and fortune is coming. Didn't I just say you guys were lucky? Didn't I say you guys were blessed? Again, didn't I say you guys for some reason are really blessed? You guys are really fortunate. You've always had a place to go, a home, a good place to naturally be. Whether if it wasn't your home or there was always someone watching over you, and I feel like there's always someone watching over you, and because you guys are protected. And this is funny because this upright means good fortune. Wheel of Fortune, good luck and good karma too. If you keep it that way, you guys have always been blessed, and that's a good, thing. Even if you guys messed up or something like that, and if you're forgiven. Sorry. Yeah, you guys always had that amount, and it's a good time to open up to new opportunities too. Use this as a good, don't hoard everything. Give goodly, give kindly. Don't be too, combined into your ways as well. But also be happy for all the amount of the stuff that you're about to receive. You're going to receive a big blessing, Scorpio, next year. And just the hard work that you're putting into your spider web, into your family, into your circle. Because the spider web is your home, it's your kingdom, it's your place of, like, what you're placing into, what you're valuing, what you're investing as well. Let's see. You also got the Fool in reverse. So, for your questionnaire cards, let's see here. So, all of it can happen, but it's up to you to make sure that you keep the good karma. Because one slick move could have you asking what happened to all the abundance, what happened to all the blessings that were supposed to come, because the Fool is in reverse. So it's kind of like you're taking a jump, but don't look down in a way, and don't think negatively any either, because the Fool is like a very positive card, like jump and go for it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm tired. I haven't had my coffee. Anyway, but the Fool in reverse is basically saying you have to be precautious about what you tend to do and what you need to do for your life. So basically, the Fool in reverse is be careful, because I've been giving everyone this warning in every reading, every zodiac sign reading. Be careful, because next year, everyone's going to want a piece of whatever someone has, or whatever someone is getting. There's a lot of jealousy next year because of people finally getting their amount of abundance and blessings. The work you did in 2020 is going to pay off in 2021. And the people who did not, or the souls that did not, complete what they needed to do, it could be a hint of, well, why this is not happening to me? Why this is not happening to me? And you don't want to get caught up in all the blessings. You don't, Scorpios, you're not the ones to give away, so much that you are not without, but don't give away to the wrong person, because that person could be there just to see how much you are willing to give them. Okay? And you also got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. That means someone's not putting in the work that they're supposed to. You had a spider web who was working on it by itself, but with the baby spiders there that I saw in the vision, it seemed like you were taking care of them yourself. You could be a single parent. You could be someone who's picking up more than the other parent. You could be doing much more than the other parent, and you could be feeling like you're unappreciative in a way of, maybe you're just alone, like you're working hard but you're alone in this situation. Let me see if there's a Lover's card for you guys, because you guys love love. Let's see. So with the Lover's card, I did pick out a Lover's card. So Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it seems like it's unappreciative right now. Four of Cups already is like that one of emotionally cut off. Like, either you're working so hard because you don't want to get hurt again. And I'm getting that feeling of I don't want to get hurt again. Be open, Scorpios, because you guys do like being in relationships. Not saying all zodiac signs, but I feel like you guys love relationships, and being with someone is important to you guys. You guys are very loyal and very, heartbreaking, but don't push yourself. Don't be in a relationship just because the significance of being there. You have a lot of opportunities to meet someone abundantly and available for you who can match your same energy. If you're keeping on to somebody who is not fulfilling you mentally and emotionally, it's going to run you down, and it's not going to make it even worth it. You guys are loyal to the point of the fact that you are willing to be there until death do you part. But at the same time, is it really worth it? Because at the same time, you're deteriorating as well. And a good partner will never let you sit there and ruin yourself or anyone else and any others. But overall, emotionally, you guys did get the Sun. So the Sun is a very good card to have. Basically, you guys are feeling emotionally. You guys want the abundance is coming for you guys because you feel the emotion. You feel happy. You feel good in your place of business and the things that you have collected and created for yourself. Even though, you guys are the light in that pitch black. area that I found the spider web in. You guys are happy with what you created. All the hard work that you placed in is definitely going to pay off. But final card for next year, you got a lot of travel decisions. A lot of options are coming to you for your next step in your next journey. And you have to decide who's making the decisions. Who's going to, what do you have to sacrifice? It's a big decision coming up. Usually two, when you have two, any card, any minor, any two cards, basically, there's a decision that needs to be made. There's a juggle between this left or right. And this one is depending on who is actually there for you. Excuse me. Who is actually there for you? Who do you really need to be in your spider web? Do you need to clean your spider web? Do you need to clean your life out? It's a big decision of what choices that you plan on making. And it's a good positive one. And thankfully it's not reversed, so like a betrayal or someone isn't doing their part to the point where you have to make that cut and blindly, that's why she has the blindfold on, because she does not know. And whichever hand she uses to make this one swipe of a sword, that's the one she chose, correctly, and the one that she felt in her heart. So let me go ahead and redo your Celtic cross real quick and see where you guys landed. Right now, you are at a good position, and you are a good place and position in your life, Scorpios. You have a good amount of abundance. I do see you as a leading person in your life, leading in your home, leading in your work. You guys do like to be, a good boss and a good person of leadership. It's because your cup is overflowing. You have been completely blessed this year, and it can lead into next year too. So basically this year, next year, the blessings, abundance are overcoming. New beginnings are happening to you. You could have broken up and found a new love. You could have found a new reason why to give up, a new bait, and like a new child or something like that. So it could be a new start for you in your actual blessings. And the reason why you're working so hard. Your goal is to make that money. Your goal is to be financially complete. And that's what you're working on right now. You're chasing the money. And that's really what it's about, because you realize that, this world is about money, and it is about the chasing of the money. So you're just like, man, I'm out here to get this money. We're going to get this money. We're going to do it. And basically you're leading and uprighting yourself. You're basically, giving yourself motivation. Motivating yourself. Now, in the past, because you had blessings before and you've had the patience for it before, you guys are willing to wait it out and basically see. Some of you may be a little bit impatient, but you guys have a balance of emotions, and you are sharing your emotions with others. Like, you have one foot in the water and one foot on the earth. You have the cups flowing. There's a big balance between you guys, and that's a good fire energy. Temperance is a Sagittarius fire card. So you guys have a lot of energy and drive and fire to make things happen. Also, because you are abundant. You've had a lot of blessings happen for you, Scorpio, whether you see them or not. For you to still be here in 2020, for you to still have money, either still have a job or anything like that, it's a blessing, and it's continuing to be a blessing. Ace of Swords is happening right now because a new idea is coming to you. A new way of determination is coming to you. These are very positive signs for you guys to have, very positive cards for you to have. A lot of things are beginning for you. I see a lot of things journey-wise, like your web is getting bigger. And the creating of the abundance, the gold that was caught in the web and everything like that, it's just only saving there for a good time. Are you saving your money? Are you doing things like what you need for a new creative idea? You are ready to move forward. And the influences, because like I said, you guys have been pretty blessed. Wheel of Fortune, good luck. Things are happening for you. Even if you want to start something or, continue to get some training, good things are going to happen for you and continue to bless you. Even if something is feeling a little bit off, or you feeling like a little bit of alone. That's why I pulled that card for, a loneliness. But also question the Fool card. Everything is happening, but Don't get too high, don't get too low. You have to balance it out when I'm reading from this full card, because usually the full card is like a step, a leap of faith. Take that chance. If you want to go out on your own, quit that job, But at the same time, make sure you are watching your steps and treading your steps carefully, because everybody's going to see that you are making the big bucks, that you did this, that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. But at the same time, they are wanting what you have. That's why the spider web was up so high, so that way no one could touch what they have. You have to make sure that you don't get too much into people, that they're actually stealing from you. And it could be family members, it could be friends, it could be coworkers. You have to make sure, but also to remember that your blessings are abundant next year. So, you can continue to be a blessing to others. Outer environment, it feels like you're doing a lot of the work. It could be, I'm feeling a lot of at home based, like you are doing the most work on the spider web. And you are kind of feeling like closed off, because you feeling like no one understands. It's kind of like the kind of saying is lonely at the top, because you created your own world, you created your own destiny, your kingdom and everything, your riches, having money. But it's lonely at the top because you're working so hard, and you could have a partner who is not giving you the love that you need, or you could have someone who's at work who's not appreciating you, even though you make the big bucks around there. So just be careful with that and find the self-love within. Maybe it's time to, just do some self-love. And you guys love self-love. You guys love yourselves. You guys love yourself, Scorpio. So don't, you know what you bring to the table. So don't ever doubt yourself. Inner emotions is the sun. So basically, you are happy either way. You may feel a sense of loneliness from that time, but overall, you're picking the happiness over that sense of what we were just feeling, like loneliness, or people always want a piece of you. So don't get too caught up into that. And then the final cards are, you have choices to make next year. All of this happening next year, all this abundance, all this, good fortune happening this year, or next year, this year and next year, depends on you making the right choice and making sure you follow through with that choice. It could be simple as that. It's all about everyone taking their leaps right now. Everyone is doing what they need to do in order to get where they need to be. And it's a big, 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 big step. But at the same time, I know that a lot of people want those blessings, want those things to reoccur, and you have to put in the work. 2020 is about praying and wishing and believing. 2020 is going to be doing the work. We're going to go full speed in 2021. Everyone's going to be like, okay, this is it. This is what I need to do. This is what is going to happen. Don't get caught up in a lot of things that may or may not, be this is exactly the way that you want it. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come true for you guys. You guys got a really good card reading this time around. And wow, that's a good amount of cards for you guys. So let me go ahead and pull your life-changing oracle cards. Well, I usually just pick one. But yeah, that was a good amount of blessings that you guys had, Scorpio. And the Jaspers are like a good sense of protection too. The Jasper stone that I was talking about. I got this feeling to pick two cards for you guys. And it's funny because they're both purple, if you can't tell by the filter and everything. So basically, you got the courage. Something new is going to happen where you need the courage. More money is going to come to you. I'm feeling this a vibe right now from the universe. More money is going to come to you, but are you willing to push to make your web bigger? You like the circle that you are now, but it's really about pushing to the next level. And a new exercise program could mean a detox, a body change. Maybe you're trying to get back into your fitness. You have to be, for the abundance that I see, Scorpio, for you, you have to be physically fit, financially fit, emotionally fit. A lot of self-work needs to go into you, and you guys love yourselves. So this shouldn't be hard for you, like when I get the new exercise program, because that means a good amount of abundance is going to come to you. So basically, yes, the new exercise program, look into fitness, look into finding yourself. I see more physical activity, getting into yourselves a little bit more, and then also see the courage that you guys have. So basically, make sure you have that going for you. So I'm just going to break down the quarterlies for you. Now, the quarterly year, the quarterlies is basically a 16 card pool. And I pulled 16 cards to show you how your year is going to go by. So January, February, all those months, I'm going to just pull for you guys and see where you guys are supposed to be. So right now I'm about to pull for January, February, and March. And I'm just going to do an overall card. All right. So, and it's funny because 5 of Swords came up too. Honor that. Okay, so I got the 5 of Swords and I have the 9 of Swords in reverse for January. January, for some of you guys, is starting off a little bit rocky. You're trying to figure out where this worry of depression and anxiety is coming, or you may be overcoming this. 2020, through the whole entire year, we're not finished with 2020 yet, so 2021 is going to start with new beginning. We do see more shutdowns coming in and stuff like that. So if you guys are feeling like disconnected from your family, because you guys love family, if you're not living with your family, you could find a sense of recovering from the anxiety and depression of being away from them, especially around the holiday season. But I also see a sense of competitiveness or an argument that could pull you away from your family or someone near you. Could be relationship, or it could be work as well. But just be careful with that argument. Don't say anything too hasty with you guys, because you, like I said, you have good fortune and abundance in your reading next year. And don't do anything that could cause karma, because you already have good karma and good luck. February, I do see the Queen of Wands. This is a big social butterfly, and you guys, as much as you love your tight-knit family, you guys are also trying to get out more and see a lot of people more. If you're open, if you're a Scorpio who is single, this is a great time to get out and date when you get the Queen of Wands upright, because you know what you bring to the table, and it's a good confidence booster to have, especially when, you know, at this time, you know, if anyone knows, the dating circle is definitely different in this generation. So this is a good card for social leadership. And basically also too, if you are, you know, not already back on your leadership grind, then you will be on your leadership grind, especially in February, because you're going to be out there, and who knows, you might find a good love partner, a good sexual connection with somebody. The Moon in reverse is basically an inside card for you guys. So it's kind of not feeling connected, especially spiritual wise. And you and Scorpios, you do love to be spiritually connected. So this is probably March will be a good time for you definitely to get into some good spiritual work, because of what may or may not be happening for the year round, because you're ready, and you're going to be ready in spring to take over. And it's like, okay, winter already happened, so in spring, which starts in March. Oh, you'll be all ready. And then you got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, it's basically a woman who, I feel like this is, I kind of call this like a Michelle Obama kind of card. Basically someone, even though she is a Capricorn, which is earth sign, but it's basically someone who can give blessings. Overall, the stuff that you're going through, you can, it's like you're going to go through some stuff, like, you know, in January, but you have enough confidence to tell the world and to uplift other women and men by what you're saying, because you got the Queen of Wands overall. So overall, the first 3 months of the year is about just breaking walls and breaking, you know, the anxiety, the fear of taking this new step and this new leap towards 21. Even if you lost someone last year or something like that, you're still regaining and rebuilding and healing. So I do definitely see that. Let's see what's going on for April, May, and June. All right. So overall, April is more of emotional balance. It could mean that as the spring starts to come, you realize a lot of things may or may not be happening. This usually means like a conflict between somebody, emotional conflict between somebody in April that could set you off balance just a little bit, which could lead into May, which is you got the King of Swords, swords in reverse. So that basically, King of Swords upright usually means he has it all together, mental clarity and all. You know, reverse, especially something mentally is going to happen where it could be a breakup. It could be something where you're like, or somewhere where you're not getting the promotion that you would like to have or something like that. So it could be something where it's throwing you off a little bit and you're like, why is that? But don't, I always say that you have a chance to turn the cards around, especially since you already have a warning of how the cards are going to be. Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well. That means you're not mentally thinking about the money and about the wealth and the finances or your foundation. So you can turn all three of these cards around, especially since you have a such strong beginning. But I do see somewhere where emotional balance may happen between you or someone that you love. Like I said, and before in your reading that you had the Three of Pentacles in reverse because of love. Maybe you're giving more. Maybe this is a time where you're giving more than you're getting back, especially from your husband, your wife, someone in your love life that is not putting in the work that you're supposed to be. But don't emotionally close yourself off because you guys love to that attention. Overall, you did get the Devil. So there's a lot of stuff being tested. Like I said, 2021, all the blessings are coming. Everybody wants a piece of what you want. Everyone wants a piece of what you have and all the blessings that you're about to get. So for you to get the Devil, that means everyone's trying you in spring. I say every zodiac has 1 quarter in the year where everyone's going to try them. And I feel maybe it's going to be in spring because I haven't pulled the rest of the cards yet. But also this could mean upright. That means you're going to be either having, you know, something new, or you're going to be also trying something new if it doesn't resonate with you. Like if you and your partner, probably you're not getting along, maybe something might try with you that you may or may not like. Fun fact is that I learned that usually when this is upright, you may be exploring yourself sexually and all that other stuff, which is kind of like, I just like learned that and I was like, oh wow, I did not know that you could be doing that in that as well. So like bondage and stuff like that, but that's all up to you. That's your business. But at the same time, yeah. So I feel like also, but I'm really getting from this card, like the Devil's going to try you. You guys rule Scorpios rule this card. So a lot of things are going to be tested to make sure you see if you really want the abundance that you're about to get. So let's also see what's going to happen in July, August, and September. Okay, so remember when the Two of Wands was for your ultimate decision? That's going to come up. Maybe that's where you need to make your ultimate decision. In July, you need some rest. When this is a big relaxation card, like meditation and all this other stuff, but you got this in reverse. So that means you're worn out. You're working hard to grind that money next year, Scorpio, because there's so much money coming in. When I tell you guys there's so much money coming in next year for every zodiac sign, you guys are going to be up there. I think you guys are going to be like, one of the first few people in line to get your money, to get your goals, to get what you need. And you're going to be doing that throughout the 6 months that's already happening, because we got April, May, June, and now it's July. Make sure to take some rest, take a vacation. All that hard work and no play makes you very angry. And that could be emotionally, exhausting, especially when you don't have a vacation. And I know it's hard because like everyone's building up from Corona. Everyone's trying to replace what they lost, but at the same time, Rome wasn't built in a day. Even if this stuff is ruined in, like, it usually takes 1 year for everything to build back down and multiple years for you to build it back up. So get some rest and relaxation. You could be mentally and overworking yourself, which is not good, because you want to be able to enjoy your blessings that you're going to get. You want to be able to go out and spend that money without a care in the world. And I'm telling you, when you relax yourself in July, maybe a vacation, summer vacation, because I think they're going to let more people out in the summertime. King of Wands is going to come to you in August. Basically, you're going to be back on your grind. That rest and relaxation is going to give you back, and you got the King of Wands in upright. So basically, that means a good leadership card. Wherever you're working, maybe a promotion, maybe you're already in management, maybe you're like, okay, I need this to happen. You basically got that you got your crown back as king or queen. Scorpio is big masculine sign, but still, you got yourself back to the point of leadership. Even someone who could be a little bit too much. Now, I know you got even with that rest and relaxation back, but you also got the Emperor in reverse in September. That means there can be a few things. You got a big masculine figure in your life that could be judging. Or usually when you're upright, it's big masculine figure and he's usually there. Or you could be overusing your power, Scorpio. Are you into a big leadership kind of role in your job? I do see you guys working a job, but you have a big leadership role in what you're doing, but you're helicoptering, your employees, and you're overusing your power a little bit. So just be careful with that, because like I said, you have good karma. You don't want to lose your good karma because you're, basically making people's lives miserable. 80% of the reason why people leave jobs is because of the bosses or management. And you don't want to lose your team because you felt so hard with building that team. And yeah, or it could be someone who doesn't believe in you. It could be a father figure. It could even be husband. Like, I feel like a big masculine figure. It could be also a woman with a big masculine energy who could be helicoptering you or doesn't believe in you or even stopping you for feeling like you're not getting your grind. Overall, the choice is yours to make, and you're going to make a big decision in the third quarter to figure out what you want to do, to figure out how you're going to end this year, especially with overworking and getting back on your grind. So don't make too hasty choices for yourself, okay? All right, so we're going to do October, November, December overall card. You got some very strong cards for let's see. All right. So For October, okay, yeah. So I am getting this a good vibe from this. This is my social media card, the Nine of Cups. I always think of this as social media, and it's in reverse. So you have the choices to make in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter of the year, all of this work that you have done, because I feel like there's a turning point for you in the second quarter where you're going to make these cards upright. You're going to get back with your boo and y'all are going to be happy. You're going to get that mental clarity back. You're even going to get that money back because you guys ruled that like in his way of this second quarter. But I feel like also too, you're going to have this type of money coming in, that abundance coming in. Usually this card in reverse is to basically mean don't show off too much. There's nothing wrong with gloating and there's nothing wrong with the abundance that you're going to make. But like I said, everyone next year is going to be out to get something, and you don't want people stealing from you. You don't want the jealousy to happen for you. You don't want people to be at work talking behind your back and making things worse for you. If you're abundant next year, because it's a card also of emotionally abundant as well too, don't get too caught up in like, and also don't get caught up in social media too. Social media always gets people to this point where, oh, why don't I have this or why don't I have that? And even though you're making that money in that abundance, it's okay for you to not like, show it off too much. You could be working on yourself too, Scorpios, working on your family and all that other stuff. And not everything needs to be shown on social media. So that's just a card warning card for you, because I feel like, it's closer to your birthday, especially on your birthday. And you guys, you like to go all out. So don't worry all about that. In November, which is your birthday month, you guys are going to put in that long investment, that hard work for that investment. Either it's like basically working on, I feel as though you may work on Thanksgiving or that year or something like that for next year. And I feel like you're going to put in that extra work, especially for what you see in your investments. And I feel like you're saving a lot of money, especially around this time. You're seeing the amount of money and the work that you're put in. So it's basically you are financially smart, especially for next year. You guys are making that money. I feel the big abundance that's coming for you guys, but you definitely have to watch out for you. Like I said, people are trying to take your money and stuff like that. Let's see, like here. Oh, you also got the King of Cups. So that's December. Basically, King of Cups, mental stability, mental clarity. Upright, this is the best time to have it upright. Reverse, basically, you need some therapy going on and stuff like that. You're not mentally where you want to be. You have so much money, but what is that saying? What profits the man to gain the whole world but lose their soul? Kind of like, kind of energy. Well, this energy is a good energy. Overall, the success that you did. It's funny how I'm getting cards of the beginning of the year. You had Nine of Swords. You're making decisions, probably cutting people off, didn't know what to do, anxiety, depression. Now you have the King of Cups. Like, you're emotionally in this good realm of what you're doing. So that also could mean like, some therapy sessions. That's nothing wrong with that too. We have to normalize. A lot of therapy sessions are going on because a lot of things happen in 2020 that are not, a lot of people are allowed to talk and touch people. I feel as though we may get more and more closer to actually being around people and touching people next year. Overall, you did get the Seven of Swords. So this is a high power card because it's deceit, secrets. Are you keeping secrets from somebody? If so, stop it, because I'm only reading this card like that because you don't want the bad karma that could come with all the blessings that you are about to receive. If you're keeping secrets from someone, or if you're stealing from someone, or theft, please stop it, because your blessing is coming. So that's for one part of you guys who are Scorpios or have that energy or vibe, whoever's watching this video. Or this could be another sign. This could be somebody stealing from you. Make sure you know all your coins. Make sure you know your bank account numbers. Could be identity theft. Somebody could be looking to take from you. Like I said, this is a big year of somebody like, I want this, I want that. Don't let that get to you, especially next year. Like I said, you guys got abundance coming. Also too, it could be like, even if you're good at keeping secrets because of your good luck, don't let it come back to haunt you. You don't want to lose what you gained all this year. So that's a big warning sign, especially when you get that upright. Also too, don't be lying to yourself. If you know what you can, be honest with yourself, be true to yourself, be true to others as well. don't be so deceitful where it's ending up biting you in the behind, basically. So overall, I'm going to review all of the cards real quick. So the first quarter, a big mental change may happen. Depression, anxiety may have you cut some people off for good, or finally have that conversation with someone. And it's hard to have conversations with people who are making other people negative, because they're like, well, you're doing this to me, or no, you're doing this to me. Someone's always playing a blame victim. Overall, it's up to you for your depression and your anxiety to overcome it, because you're going to overcome it. But because you're going to have that conversation like, listen, babe, we're not making the money that we're supposed to. I'm not mentally happy. And if they are there for you, they're going to be there for you. If not, it's time to decide if you want to keep that relationship or not. February, you're going to get a big helping of social boost and confidence, because guess what? That's the day of love. And Scorpios love, and y'all love hard. So I feel like either your boo may come around, especially with Valentine's Day, and make you feel some type of way, or you may be getting out there to date again. I feel like February is a nice time to start dating and get yourself back out there, even though we have the social distancing. The moon card, basically, I always give someone who has a card of high spirituality, is back to get back to your intuition. You may be intuitively off. You guys know when something is off. It could be relationship, it could be work too, where everything is changing for you. Overall, basically, you should be able to get back on there, because you do have the mental clarity, and you're not too you're out there helping other women and helping other people. That's what I'm getting from the card. Your real difficult quarter, I think, would be in the second quarter, because the second quarter you have the cups reversed. So there could be a relationship issue, or a boss management issue, or basically emotional issue, where it could be something that could be affecting you emotionally, could be even a breakup, hopefully not. But also the mental clarity in April is going to affect you a little bit. And this is funny, because this is the time where we get mostly abundant because of taxes and stuff like that. So definitely be careful with that mental clarity. This would be a good time to probably get some therapy or some marriage counseling for you guys if you are in the relationship. Overall, you can turn the second quarter around, but definitely, if you don't take care of it, it's going to mentally mess up your money. And you guys are getting an abundance of money. So for you to actually get into this place where you're just like, oh, I don't know what I need to do, don't do that. Because also, too, you have the devil, which is your ruling card. You guys rule like this kind of card. Well, no, you rule the death card. But they associate that as well. But the devil card, definitely, no, this is Capricorn energy. Sorry. Basically, you guys don't rule this card. Sorry, I got too ahead of myself. Yeah, don't get too caught up with you guys, and especially with the devil, because this is a test and trial period. The second quarter of your life in 2021, where they're going to be like, do you really want this? Do you really want this relationship? Are you mentally able to receive the blessings? Because guess what you are. And if you're not vibing with anything what I just said, you could be trying something kinky with your boo around that time. I don't know. I can't believe I found that out about that card. Anyway, in July, basically some rest needs to happen, and you need to, I think that's the perfect time for a vacation. In the state that I was in, basically they let everyone out in the summertime. Everyone got to do whatever they want to, vacation and all that other stuff. Now they're closing back in. I think we're going to have another period of this kind of stuff happening with Corona, because a lot of people fighting with the vaccine, but I'm not trying to get into that. But anyway, 2022, I think, is going to be completely open again. But next year, definitely take a vacation with yourself or with your family members. Be with your able to be with your family members and take a vacation, relax, because you're going to be overly exhausted by fighting the second quarter. You're going to get back on your crown. You're going to get back onto your leadership position, the management. You may have a new sense coming. Every management, especially even employees, need vacations, because that's when you get to recharge. A lot of people don't understand. You recharge, especially during vacation, and you're coming back newly if that's what your intentions are. And you're going to be a good leader. You're a good leader. This is a good leadership card. But don't overpower yourself, because I do see that maybe September is a hard market for you. You could be in a market of why are our sales down? Why is this down? And you could be or why are people going back to school? Are you in a place where you're losing employees and gaining employees again? Don't be too hard, because like I said, I feel a hard boss card with this. Make sure that people aren't make sure you're not losing employees because you decide to be overbounding or helicopter. Usually when people get in jobs, they want to be able to independence. You need some independence with some people. So you don't want to lose all your employees, or you have a helicopter boss. Don't let them get to you as well, because you don't want the money to get to you, and you don't want the money to lose the money as well, or overly power father figure. Overall, you're going to make you're going to make good choices, and you're going to make the good decisions, the hard decisions that need to happen. But it's for your benefit. October, all your abundance is coming, but don't get too caught up in the social media of abundance. Don't get too jealous. This is also a big jealousy card. You don't want it to happen to you, because jealousy is going to be happening to you too. Don't get into the point where everyone is going to be like social media this and social media that, and you see a lot of abundance coming through. Everyone's going to be showing off their abundance next year. I got this card for the next few readings. Everyone's going to be showing it off next year, but it's up to you to have emotionally, like, I love what I have. I don't need any more. I'm okay with what I have. 2020 taught us that. You're going to be working hard. You're going to see the fruition happen because you saw the long-term success happen because you saw this reading. Long-term success and abundance is still coming to you around your birthday too. Overall, at the end of it all, at the end of December, you're going to be emotionally stable and emotionally balanced, where you're like, oh my gosh, I put in all this hard work, and it makes you a great king or queen for your household, for your family, for your job, for your even self. You feel like you're more emotional. You started off with depression earlier this year, Scorpio, and now you're not in depression anymore. Now you're all mentally clarity, sustained king and or queen. So that's a great way to sum up the whole entire year. But don't be deceitful. Don't keep secrets from other people that could harm other people. Not everything is everyone else's business, but also be careful of that. Don't get too caught up in other people's drama, and don't let people steal from you either. Don't allow people to come in and ruin your piece of happiness and take whatever they needed to take. That is not going to be able to, move you guys forward. So yeah. Yeah, that's not really speaking to me, that Four of Cups. All right. So overall, I do see a good amount of balance. Do see some love here. I do see some hard working, but mostly you guys got a lot of money and abundance coming to you, and good luck and good karma. So don't take it for granted. Don't be too hard on yourself as well. Get some rest and some emotional therapy as well. And I always tell people, especially when you have a lot of abundance coming in, get some financial therapy as well, because if you don't respect money or don't know how to appreciate money, it tends to overwork you, and you aren't the only sign to get a lot of money as well. So I told them the same thing too. You're going to have a good luck and abundance and a lot of stuff to happen this year. All right, Scorpio, that was the end of the reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you feel generous, I'll put down all my apps where you can send something, or if not, please like and just please like, share and subscribe to my tarot reading channel, or just like and comment and just tell me what resonated with you guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.